Hi, everyone. So, this week for our independent reading, we are going to be talking about what we like and what we maybe dislike about our independent reading books. Now, these are all choice books. Your book selection is completely up to you. I know that we all have varying access to books right now, so I posted some information for you about how to get a digital library card so that if you want to use the library as a resource, the public library, there is a way for you to do that, and also some other links to sites where you can get free access to books digitally online. So use those resources this week if you need to find something new to read. But we're going to use the book that we just finished. So, whatever book that is, if that's your Holocaust book or if it's your next book that you've moved on to, um, you're going to give a review. And the goal of this is to help us compile like a giant list of books that we are reading and our opinions of them so that if there's something that you really like, I can share that information with all of us and you can start to generate ideas for each other of books that are really great that are out there because I don't know every book that's out there and I don't imagine you do either. So it kind of gives you a wider range of books and some real life people from our class that can help you to know what they think of those books. You know, did they like it or not? And maybe you know some classmates who have similar interests to you. So you're like, oh, well, if they liked it, there's a good chance I would like it. Now, for me, I just finished my book. I had told you before I was reading this book, which was about a school bus accident. And so I finished this book and I just started reading a new book this past week. So this book is my new book. Now, I'm not far enough in this book that I would feel comfortable writing a review because I've only read the first couple chapters and I don't know how it ends. And I feel like I couldn't say quality things about it. So if I was going to do this assignment, even though I've moved on to another book, I would use the book I finished because I think that that makes the most sense given that I know how it ends and I know how I feel about it and what I would say about it. And what I would say is I think this was a really interesting book. It was told from 5 different points of view, which is unusual. So all the different people that are involved in this accident, the person who was driving the car, the witnesses, some of the people that were on the bus when it happened, and then the lawyer who comes to town to get involved in the court case. And I thought it was really well done in that sense. But I think there were a couple things I also didn't like about this book. Notice how I'm giving you specific examples here, and I'm not just saying, it was all right, and moving on. So that's the goal of this assignment. So, like, if I was going to talk about what I didn't like in this book, I would say, I feel like some characters got more time in the story than others, and I don't really agree necessarily with the author's choices for that. There are certain characters I would have wanted to hear more from, and I might want to have heard less from some other characters. So think about that. What specific things could you say about your book that would help somebody in pretty broad terms decide, do I want to read this book or not? Again, this isn't a summary. I didn't actually tell you the specifics of what goes on in this book because you're not going to read it if I tell you everything that happens. So the goal of this is not to give away the whole story and summarize the story. The goal is to give your opinion and to back that opinion up with some evidence from the book, some specific concrete details. Okay, so that's our goal this week. Hopefully, next week we'll have lots of information from each other that we can use so that if you're stuck and you're not finding great books, we'll have a list available of different reactions to books so that you know which ones maybe you want to explore. All right? All right. Okay, guys, I will see you in my office hours. I hope that you have a wonderful week. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.